Hey, Mr. Walter, it's Andrew. We just spoke on the phone. This is Pete. Pete is the
Walter.
gentleman that's building your house. He's going to kind of walk you through it right now, and we'll go from there. Pete, go ahead.
Okay, you ready? You got your finger over the. Oh, never mind. Okay, right here is where your main water service comes into the house. Goes on the outside, so your shut-off valve is going to be on the outside of the house. And this is what feeds all the water for all your sinks and your everything on the inside. Okay. Right here next to it is where all your wires come through and terminate into your electric panel on the outside. And right next to that, you'll see the white and blue and the black and white wires. And that's all your low voltage wires for your cable, your phone, and your data. And that's where it goes to the outside. It comes into the house, and we'll hit that a little bit later. In your panel up in the laundry room, there's that's where it all gets. These wires go to, and then they branch off from there to the rooms. This right here is your main gas line coming into the house, also. Okay, that's where it just goes to your for your stove, and for your furnace and your water heater. These right here are combustion vents. You'll have a grate on those when the house is drywalled and finished. Need to have those in here because you have a gas appliance, your water heater inside the garage, just to allow air to flow through the garage. It's right here. These right here is where your garage door openers are going to be on the wall. Okay, it's just the wires that are coming up to that. No, here. Over here in this corner, you have you got a soft water loop. Okay, so that's what's coming on that angled wall coming out, and that's where that's going to be. And then right next door, the pipes coming off the wall. That's going to be where your water heater goes. It's all going to be on this stand, and that's that's still in the garage.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're in the kitchen right now. This right here is where your refrigerator is going to go. Okay, that's your ice maker water line. Okay, you have all your outlets that are going to be behind your above your cabinet. They're all going to be ground fault circuit interrupter outlets. And right here where you have this vent, that's going to be for your microwave vent. Once your cabinets go in and they trim out your put your vents and everything in, they're going to cut a hole in there to allow the microwave to vent to the outside. Also, you have a gas line going for your stove, and then you also have a 220 if you want it for electric stove. And then over on the sidewall is where your sink is going to be. Again, you have your GFI, your ground fault circuit interrupter outlets. And then down here where you see these pipes coming out, that's where your sink's going to be, right in front of that window. And this right here where this ring is, you're going to have an actual phone jack. These right here are your refrigerant lines for your air conditioning unit. Okay, they'll be in the wall, they're all insulated.
Going.
Just to show it. This right here is going to be your great room area. And up in the ceiling, you can see where those, you're going to have a ceiling fan pre-wire, and you're also going to have the 4 LED lights for, they're like can lights. And also those same lights will be in your kitchen above your island and your countertops. That white line you see going down the wall, this white line right here, that's going to be your condensate line for your air conditioning unit. This is considered your primary line. Once the house is done, the summertime, if your AC's on, totally normal to see water coming out of here. Okay, and then when we go upstairs, we'll point out another one that's going to be up above a window, And that one is a secondary, and that's for emergency purposes if there's any kind of condensation buildup in the unit up in the attic and drips into the safety pan. So we'll get back to that when we get up there. Okay, this is your den. And just in here, pretty basic. You're gonna have your outlet, your switch, outlets, and then over here, that white cable, that's for your cable TV. This right here is your powder room from downstairs. Basically, you're gonna have a toilet and a pedestal sink, and with a single light. Also, it's got the exhaust fan and your AC duct in here. This is your loft. Okay. What you see right here, it's going to be your light switches here. Inside your wall, this is going to be your vent for your water heater vent, and this is just your flex vent. This right here is going to be flex vent for your AC unit, which is also going to be encapsulated in the wall. It's called a chase, where it's going to be all closed off, so you won't actually be able to see it. And then just up here, you got your standard outlets. You can also have the can lights or the LED lights. You can have 4 up here, and also with the ceiling fan.
Pre-wire.
Correct.
Ceiling fan pre-wire, that is.
Okay, this is your master bedroom. When you come in, you got your light switches right here. One's for your ceiling fan switch, and the other's for a half-hot switch. One of your outlets is, they call it half-hot, it'll work off of that one switch, and that's where you're going to plug in a lamp. And then that outlet would be turned upside down when it's completed, so you'll be able to recognize it. Down here is where you have your, this could be a phone jack. And then you'll have your cable on the opposite wall. There's that white cable right there. And also by your doorway, you'll have this wire that you see right here. This is for your thermostat for upstairs. And also you have one downstairs. Okay. Up here in the master bathroom, see all these pipes? These pipes right here are the same ones that were downstairs. That's for your air conditioning unit. Okay, it's going to the main unit in the attic. This pipe right here is just a drain, a vent pipe for your sinks. And then you're going to have a double sink in here. Okay, you have a shower pan. With the shower pan, you're going to get your marble surrounds with a little linen closet, and then your water closet, which is where your toilet would be. Okay. This is one of your other bedrooms. Okay. Pretty basic on the bedrooms. You have your switch, you got your half hot, your cable for your TV, which will be over here. And then your standard outlets that's just around. We have sheetrock in here stocked, so you can't see all the outlets on the other wall, but they are there. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, also if you see this gray box right here, that's for smoke detectors. Every room's going to have a smoke detector. They are hardwired, so in other words, they have electricity to them with a battery backup. And they're all going to be interconnected. So if one goes off, they all go off. And also you're going to have a carbon monoxide detector upstairs and one downstairs. This is the other bedroom. Okay, and this is basically all the bedrooms are the same. They're going to look the same to you on the video. So basically we just have your outlets, your switches, your cable TV, Actually, it's gonna be behind the sheetrock over here, right behind the other cable TV on the other room. And the other bedroom, it's, you got that white line, the white condensate line coming down the wall. Okay, that's the one that we were talking about. And then you have the other one up here that's going out the side of the house, and that's the one that's gonna be your secondary line. This is bathroom 2, okay? You're gonna have a single sink in here with your toilet and your tub. Okay, the flex line that you see over here, that's just your other AC flex line going through from upstairs to downstairs. That's also gonna be in a chase, that's gonna be all enclosed. Get Susie work for
Action.
Okay, this is your, in here is your laundry room. Okay, when you go in, you get that, I talked about the low voltage for your cable and everything. That's your media panel, that white panel, it says add power. And if you notice the wires coming out, that's where it branches out and goes to all your bedrooms. You can put a router in there. And then basically you just have your basic washer box for the washing machine. That one blue line sticking out of the box, that's going to be your drain line for your soft water loop from that's in the garage. That's where that'll drain. And then to the right you have your dryer box, and inside the dryer box you have a gas line stubbed up through there, so you can put a gas dryer also. As you we were going through, you might have noticed a lot of orange foam throughout the house. All of our houses are Energy Star efficient houses. Okay, all the penetrations going to the outside are all foamed and sealed, so we don't have any air penetrating into your house. Okay.
We actually have 3 different energy inspections through one of our trade partners. During the process, one before the house is drywalled, they make sure that all of those points are foamed. And then after your house is complete, we'll do a pressure test on the ductwork and a pressure test on the house to make sure that we don't lose any, that we're not losing air in any places.
Mm-hmm. And also, just to let you know, you can see some debris and stuff laying around throughout the house. Getting ready actually to clean all this up before they start insulating. Now the next step that we have on your house is going to be, of course, they're going to insulate tomorrow. Okay, once they get it insulated, we will be going for, that also gets inspected by Energy Star. I want to say EFL. And he checks to make sure all the insulation is done properly before we close the walls up. And then I believe Thursday is when they're supposed to be starting on your drywall to hang the drywall. And then once we get all that done, we'll let you know, notify you that with your walk and close date.
All right, thanks, Mr. Walter. Have any questions, give us a call. You got my number, you got Gene's. Pete here is available as well. And have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.